And we're not gonna forgive what happened when students got beaten up. That's when this pro-European protest turned into a protest when people demanded the president to resign. They're blind about their position now. I mean, if they would react, satisfy your demands at the very beginning, I think the protest just will end somehow. It's better that they will understand quick enough that they lost already, because I think protests in Hong Kong now is a stage where there is no way back and protesters kind of winning already. But still there is a threat. I mean, yeah, our revolutions, they are very similar. That's why I don't want you to repeat our experience where we lost lots of people, peaceful people, and other people who survived. They were traumatized for a long time. It was a turning point when we started to feel about death. People were saying that they're not afraid to die if necessary. But still, my personal opinion, I mean, you should avoid it, even if you're not afraid, because when you're in a protest, you feel crowd emotion. It's not really your emotion. Like brotherhood, you can make decisions which just can lead to death. As you see from our experience, even a peaceful march can turn into massacre.
Yeah, it's difficult to fight with China, with such a huge, also totalitarian system. You know, I lived in Soviet Union, and so I understand what it's like to live in totalitarian system when all the human rights are absolutely suppressed, and when human life doesn't cost a thing. That's not the way it should be. I definitely support you and wish you a lot of strength and power, but legal methods. Create something bigger than just protest, like changing maybe the constitution, changing the legislation, and so that's how it can work.
It feels more free. We have rights together on the street, and nobody beats us up. Let's put it this way: we won a battle, I think, but still, some territories of Ukraine are occupied. And we're still trying to resolve our problems. Of course, we had these economical problems, but still, it feels. I mean, you feel like it's a free place and you want to live here. So, for example, I wouldn't immigrate to any other country because I feel all right here. We make choice, we decide, not somebody else tells us what to do. And that's why we basically called it Revolution of Dignity.
Human values like the freedom of speech, the freedom of choice. If you don't have it, then you don't really have a quality of life. So I definitely think that those things are very important and they are worth to fight for.
Even we might die, even people might die?
I would fight.